All right, guys. So I go live. My name is Rosa, and my crown is Raya. And we go live on Wednesdays and Saturdays to hold me accountable to washing, cleansing, and conditioning and styling my hair. So this is a 4-day-old wash and go, and I think what I'm going to do is wash my hair and use the same styling products I used the last time. And learning from this set, it would really surpass 4 days, because from Wednesday to Saturday is 4 days. So I'll turn around and let you see. I walked. I didn't do anything. I got up and I went and worked out, and then I started cleaning my house, and then I did a walk, and this is where we are now. So it's time for me to go ahead and start washing my hair. This is a 4-day-old wash and go, and I think I'm going to use the same products that I did with the first wash and go. Welcome to the live. Thank you for joining. Even if it's for a moment, please like the live. I appreciate you joining. So I just want to tell you what I'm going to use today before I get started. So I'm going in with, hey, Coach Felicia. Hey, Coach Stacy. Look at y'all. Thank you for joining. And don't forget to like the live, please. Okay, so I'm going to start with, I'm going to combine the Masters Collection shampoo with the Honey Hydration, so I can just do one shampoo since I am just on day 4. And then I'm going to go in with the grapeseed conditioner and combine that with the brown sugar baby as my step 2. Then I'm going to follow up with the pineapple potion leave-in chef's kiss. And then my stylers are going to be the pumpkin power curl cream from Curl Mix. And then I'm going to follow up with the heavy hold gel from Ember Naturals. Then I'm going to put some pineapple potion mousse in between, and then top with the Inner Sense I Create Whole. But in this section right here, I called an audible the last time. I didn't get as much frizz as I did last time, and that's because at the last minute I put the Curl Embrace Holding Gel just on that area right there. I didn't put it anywhere else. What I liked about the set is that even if I got rained on, and the hair, Ryan still worked well. I didn't do anything to her today. You know, this is what we have. I didn't do a thing, but just go and work out. So we're going to go ahead and get started now that you know what I'm going to use for this wash. And we're going to go ahead and wet her up, and let me go ahead and start my timer. Sorry. Let's see. Okay, let's start my timer. And don't forget to like the live. Thank you for liking the live. I appreciate you. So we're just going to go in here and get Raya all nice and saturated. Ooh, this water's kind of warm. So we're going to get her nice and saturated. To go ahead and, so you see the difference with no water, or, you know, she's losing hydration over here, and water is hydration. When we add that on there, look at what happens. The hair is elongated. I went to, yesterday I went to get an MRI for my neck. And the receptionist, her name was Rosa too, so she was asking me, did I speak Spanish? And I was like, no. I said, this is my grandmother's name, and so named after her. And she was like, did she speak Spanish? I was like, no. Thank you very much, Tanya. She said, did she speak Spanish? I said, no. She said, there's some Spanish somewhere. I was like, it probably is, but I don't know. You know, I took Spanish in high school, but that's my name, and I got it from my grandmother. So she said, you have a lot of hair. And I said, yeah, I do. She said, it's okay, it's beautiful. I was like, thank you so much. So, but you see, once you add water to Raya, she starts to get weighted down, gets heavy, and she starts to take in that water. I hate water in my face, y'all. Again, don't forget to like the live. And is it Anto? No, I don't have a dog. Interesting question. Have a fish though. A couple of fish. That's my kind of my level of having pets or fish. So we're just going in and saturating the hair. And again, I go live to hold myself accountable to do what I said I'm going to do. And that is wash my hair every 4 to 5 days. So I do it on Wednesday mornings, and that's like on day 5 hair, and I do it on Saturdays, and that's day 4 hair. So I'm trying to keep that regimen, as well as use up my products before they go bad, because I use botanical products, and so after about a year of them being open, they're not going to be as good. So I'm not throwing anything away. I want to use my products up, even though that set was beautiful. So now we're going to go ahead and go in with our shampoo combo, which is the Curl Mix Masters Collection shampoo. So it's a nice creamy shampoo, creamy consistency that you see. And then I'm going to go in with the Holy Grail Moisture Pool, which is the Honey Hydration. It is just superb. So I'm going to put those two things together. So I'm only going to wash my hair once. Again, it's a 5-day-old set. And oh, did I say that my hair got rained on? I went walking on yesterday, and when I went out, it was, cloudy, but it wasn't raining. And when I got halfway through my mile, it started to sprinkle, and then not even 5 minutes later, it started to pour down, raining. So Raya got rained on, but she still looked good at the end of the day. I just didn't touch her and let her dry on her own, and that was great. So do any of you guys use Curl Mix that's on here, or Emba Naturals, or what else am I using? Innocence. Or do you do wash and goes? Or are you gray? I'm just massaging my scalp. I may have to put a glove on this hand because I am pulling hair. And we don't want to do that. Don't forget to like the live. Comment. Oh, okay, Felicia, all 3. Okay, got you. Oh, what did you use today? You said you just finished, Lola. So what did you end up using? If I understood correctly, I thought you finished Lola. Okay, Stacy, all right, all of them. I really love the Curl Mix as my base. I can wander out and do other things, but Curl Mix treats Raya right. And so this Honey Hydration shampoo is an awesome moisture pool. I love it. Even mixing it with, I used a bunch of stuff trying to empty bottle. Yes, honey. And that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to, I did have to open, I was proud of myself. I've used up the brown sugar baby that I needed to use, and then I used, what else? Brown sugar baby, some sensitive formula from the old classic line. I used that up, and I'm just detangling it a little bit, is what I'm doing right now. So I used up that, and I used up some watermelon. I wasn't a big fan of that, so I have a little bit left, but I don't know. It might have to go through the wayside. I'm still not a fan of the watermelon. It doesn't hold my curls down the way that I need them to. Stacey, you said curl mix is your favorite. Oh, I got water in here and the thing popped. It scared me. You said curl mix is your favorite because you love juicy, lightweight curls. Yes, and I love, you know, I love big hair. So that's why I gotta be careful even with using the heavy hold and the eye create hold. It's just a little bit. A little goes a long way because I could easily get my volume when I use the curl mix only. I'm in an empty bottle phase also. Yeah, I'm telling you, we got to get rid of these, get rid of our products. But I'm telling you, it's amazing how curl mix makes our hair feel. Welcome to the live. Don't forget to like the live. Subscribe if you're not subscribed to the channel. We are washing, we're resetting Raya. This was a 4-day-old wash and go. And it's time to wash because our next wash day is Wednesday. Okay, Curl Mix. Felicia used the Curl Mix FF shampoo. Okay, I'm missing something. Then the Honey Hydration Shampoo. Then the Masters Collection Step 2. Then Brown Sugar Baby Deep Conditioner. Lavender Step 3. Okay, Honey Hydration Curl Cream. And a little Brown Sugar Baby Gel. And I use all of that up. The Vanilla Gel. I don't have any, but I ordered the moisturizer, I think. And the Pineapple Gel. Okay, girl. This is a fire set. And Camille Rose Gel. And the Ultra Hold Gel. Okay. Yeah, I want to see that set. I want to see it. That sounds like fire. Fragrance free. Thank you. Classic line. Okay, I was like, huh, you stumped me. I didn't know. Water in my face again. Water in my face again. Okay. Tanya, Felicia has good hair experience with you. Yes. Yep. Her hair is beautiful. It is beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. She has so much hair, you would not imagine how much hair she really has. But she has lots of tons and tons and tons and tons of hair. Yeah, okay, so I think we are all rinsed. And again, we're just doing one wash. Because this was just 4 days and the hair not dirty, but it just got rained on. That's all. And my workouts were not, like sweating out my hair. So now we're going to go in with the Vanilla Berry Step 2. So that's what the classic line foot conditioner, nice and creamy. Just emulsify it, rub it together in my hands. Nice and creamy. And I'm going to start at the base, like in a ponytail motion, and work my way up. Are you under the hooded dryer now, or did you finish everything? Yeah, it takes a long time to dry, but once it's dry, baby, that is beautiful set. Beautiful. So just working that in. I love how this smells. So much so I had to go and order me some more. So I think this I just opened, but it's gonna be my last one. Oh, you finished with everything. Okay, awesome. So how long did it take you to dry this time? Because, you know, I'm glad that I can at least start early enough that I can have some air drying time after I come from under the dryer and diffuse. Tanya, thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate that. So I'm just going through and just getting this. I'm using 2 conditioners. And you know, I just want you to know, you don't got to use as much as I use, but I use what my hair needs, you know. That's what's going on here. So I'm just going to do that ponytail motion back here, work on those ends, and then kind of move up the hair. Smells so good. Okay. So that's enough of that one. And I'm just going to kind of, let's see. Take this and clamp it away. I remember I have to, root's still a little damp. Almost an hour drying. Yeah, see? But at least you started early, so you got the rest of the day to have you're an hour behind me, so you really got time to dry before you go to bed. So this is the brown sugar baby. I'm sorry, let me show you the cap. Whoop. And when you know I drop it. Okay, this is the cap, the brown sugar baby. See how thick that is? So that's what I meant to show you, how thick it is here. So just gonna take some of that, rub it in my hands. Smells so good. Smell like a bakery up in here. Up in here, up in here. And I'm just gonna put that on this hair to try to get it, work it through my fingers. Don't forget to like the live if you're on here. I appreciate you. Thank you for stopping by too. I appreciate that. And follow if you're not following already. So I just added some water. Does the brown sugar baby smell like brown sugar? That's cool. Yes, brown, it smells like a bakery up in here. So yes, brown sugar and just sweet goodness. Lola loved brown sugar deep conditioner today. See, that's what I'm talking about. I love this. I know y'all told me, what is it? I think it's, what's the orange one? I can't think of what it, Daydream is a good one. I haven't used it yet. I'm so stuck on this brown sugar baby. The smell and the moisturizing, that, what is it, bottle soup oil that's in here. I'm like, whoo, yes. Smells like Christmas. Yes, that's a good way to explain it. It smells so good. Smells so good. So I'm just, you see it, I'm going through with my fingers, detangling this side. So we have, may not look like I have product in there, but it's in there. So I'm going to go ahead and twist this up and put it out the way and get some brown sugar baby on the other side. Two. I'm going to use that much. Welcome to the live. Thank you for joining. Rosa and Raya. We're staying on task, on target, and we are washing our hair every 4 to 5 days. This was a 4-day, and Wednesday when I wash, it's on the 5th day. So go live to hold myself accountable. I'm just throwing some water in here. Water helps to spread the product because it's a water-based product. So you see, I'm just going even with my fingers just to go through my hair because The slip is amazing. And adding water to the product. Oop, let's see. I'm gonna let this stay right there for a minute. Adding water helps to spread it through. Oh, girl, I went to the Dollar Tree and got them from there. I was like, hey, I'll pay $1.25. Give me some flips. That's exactly where I went. So I'm just going through and pulling out any shed hair with my fingers. And I have a little grabber back here, and I'll just put it on there. So now I'm going to go ahead and put this section away. I'm telling you, Tanya, jump in, the water's fine, and get you some curl mix. It is awesome. Okay? It is wonderful. And it's a black-owned company out of Chicago. Okay, you see, there's the conditioner. I just want you to know it's there. Yes, honey, when you go to that Dollar Tree, get you these clips, because they there. You get 4 of them for $1. What is it, $1.25 is what they do now? Not $1, but yes. All right, so now I've gone through and detangle with my fingers. I'm going to go in with a tool, because Raya needs that to help pull out the extra, shed hair. So I'm going to take this section right here and clamp her away. They do have the BOGO is still on. I just bought some conditioner yesterday. I went and bought some more of the vanilla berry, and some of the lavender is what I just bought. So the BOGO is still on, and it's on all of them. The brown sugar baby, all of the deep conditioners, the regular conditioners, the classic line conditioners. Oh, Felicia. That's why I kept saying, I'm not going to buy anything. I'm not going to buy anything. And then I went and bought some. I was like, I need this. I really did. So, anyway, you saw how that I used the unbrush, how it just glided through my hair, because the conditioner, yes, the leave-in is on sale too. And I got I did get me some vanilla berry moisturizer. That one wasn't on sale, or maybe it was on a regular sale. I don't think it was a BOGO, but I did get some of that too. So you see how I'm just going through with my fingers first. And I like to add water to this back section because the curls are a little tighter back there than they are in the front. I have loose curl pattern in the front. So, and then let me put my top on this brown sugar baby before I drop it. Alright, so here's that section. I use my hand like a scrub board and just go ahead and work it through. Not pulling my hair. So that tells you that these products have great slip. Okay, and I'm just going to go under there, and I want to get it from all angles. Make sure I get any of that shed hair out. So there is that. Again, thank you for joining the live. This is how I hold myself accountable. If I go live, I put it out there that I'm going to do it, so I'm going to do it. And I have no excuses. I have to do my hair. So this morning I got up. I normally do it early. I just realized I got a top piece back there, guys. And I was about to think I was done with that side, but I'm not. Let me put that back. Let me get this piece right here. And work it through. Let's get some water in my hands and put it on my hair. And I'm working it through with my fingers first, because I can feel if there's any fairy knots or anything in there. I can do that. Don't forget to like the live. I appreciate you for joining. And then I'm going to go through with my brush. I love this brush. And work my way up to the top. Go like this. And I know I got some hair that I borrowed from over there, so I'm trying to be careful not to pull that. But that's detangled as well. Oop. I don't want it to fall, so I'm just trying to grab up all of that hair and twist that out of the way. And then we can go on to the other side, because this side is done. And I try to keep the part, how I'm going to wear it in there too, so that way I kind of know where it's supposed to be. So this side normally will let me do it together. We'll see if it still cooperates. But I'm just working the product through. And then I'm going to add a little water. And love it when it's soft and wet like that. And then we're going to go in and work that from the bottom up. Welcome to the live. I am Rosa. This is my crown Raya. We have been natural since I think 2011. But the last 3 years I've been wearing pretty much exclusively wash and goes. That's what I like. Now, it's so easy. I used to finger coil my hair all the time because I couldn't get the hang of a wash and go. And I wasn't really keen on the look of it because my hair was permed, and so yeah, my hair was permed, and hello, the big backs, and so I was used to how my hair looked straight, and so it took me a minute. Wash and goes had to kind of grow on me. Hello, hello, hello. I don't know what to name this. There you go. That's your name. Hello. Welcome to the live. Don't forget to like the live. Appreciate you. Hello. All right, so I'm just going through with my fingers. There you go. And now I'm going to add a little water. The front of my hair, again, is a little, I have more fine strands in the front. I have to be a little more careful with the front because that hair has a lot of white hair and it's more fragile. So we're going through delicately in all directions, but we got it, and that is detangled. So that brown sugar baby, babassu oil, my hair loves it, and keeps us on that detangling streak, so we can keep it moving. Okay, so this is my top. Put a little water here. And go through with my fingers first. Thank you very much. So we go through with my fingers first, and then we come in with the tool. Got a little sling back in my hair. Okay, so there. We are finished with that section, and we're going to twist it away. Thank you for joining the live. Don't forget to like the live. I appreciate you. Subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed to the channel. My name is Rosa. My beautiful crown name is Raya. And we are resetting our hair, our wash and go. Yes, this is my natural hair color. It grew like when I decided to stop dyeing. I was dyeing my hair at the age of 18 because I had gray hair coming in. But I went gray naturally twice. The second time was in 2020, and this time I stuck with it, so yes. It is my natural hair color. So now we're just going through, and we are going to rinse my hair out. Thank you very much. So I'm rinsing the hair with the twist in. And it's okay because I do go back, when I start to apply my product, I take out the twist and rinse once more before I add my leave-in conditioner. So we're just rinsing. The conditioner, I use the Brown Sugar Baby and the Vanilla Berry conditioner, just rinsing those out of my hair. Thank you for joining the live. We're on our step 2, and I'm just rinsing the conditioner out of my hair with my twist in, because it's easier to manage the hair while the twists are in there. Just making sure I'm rinsing all the product out. You don't want to leave conditioner in your hair. Yeah, you don't want to leave conditioner in your hair. Hello, Ellie. Welcome to the live. Don't forget to like the live. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. I appreciate you joining. Even if it's just for a moment. I am resetting my hair, my wash and go. My name is Rosa. And my beautiful crown name is Raya. I'm not sure, it was a Kyra. Hi. Hope I'm not butchering your name. Thank you for joining the live. Please like the live. Subscribe to the channel. All right, so we have rinsed our hair. And I am going to, let's see, I'm going to go ahead and get these products out of my way. I use the shampoo, the conditioner, and the deep conditioner. So Thank you, Ellie, for subscribing. I appreciate you. I'm just trying to keep myself organized as I'm doing my hair. So I'm going to go ahead and put this plastic shower cap on my hair so I can keep the moisture in. Hi, Sandra. How are you? So I can keep the moisture in as I'm going through and doing my hair. So I'm going to start from the back, putting in my hey, KK, how are you? So we're going to take out this section of hair. I think that's all one big section together. So I'm just going to rinse that once more. And then we're going to put in some leave-in conditioner. Thank you, Klein, for liking and subscribing. I appreciate you. So, okay. We're going in with the Pineapple Potion leave-in. This is the bomb.com, in my opinion. So, for that section, I'm going to put that much leave-in. I felt like I got a really good set with using the same combo on Wednesday, and it would have really gone past today, but I'm trying to wash my hair every 4 to 5 days, so even though it looked good, it was time to wash for the health of my hair. Ansley, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate you. Kyra, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate you too. Thank you for dropping by the live and showing love. I appreciate that. Did you guys get in some movement today? Get a walk-in, a dance party, strength training, any of that? Have a great meal. It's important to take care of ourselves from the inside out as well. So I had a good meal. I had some French toast and strawberries this morning after my workout. And before I came on the live, I had made a meal prep that I ate. I'm just trying to work this product in. So that section has, trying to make sure I'm getting all up in here because I sometimes neglect this hair up there. So again, if I say it, and I think my water has gotten a little cold in my mirror, so I'm going to add some more water to my mirrors. These Curl Mix mirrors are awesome. Allows me to use them and not have them all fogged up when I am in the shower. So I love that. So I'm just trying to make sure I'm getting this up here, and then we're going in with some curl cream on this section. So we've already put in the Pineapple Potion. I got to remember I got to speak up when I turn around. So I see, okay, I see some right there. Okay, so I have to speak up when I turn around so make sure you can hear me. Thank you, Ellie. I appreciate you. I do work hard to take care of my hair. So we're going in now with the curl cream from Curl Mix. It is so moisturizing. So see how thick that is too? So a little goes a long way. So I'm going to, and I think this was a game changer for that whole section. I'm going to put that much curl cream. And I have a shed hair. And I don't want to put that back in my head, so. Thank you, Inslee, for supporting the live. I appreciate you liking the live. So there is what it looks like when it is, the curl cream is emulsified, and then we're going to work that in to this section of my hair. And again, the water helps to distribute the product. But with curl cream, you really want to make sure you work it in. And so that's what I'm trying to do. So for each one of these sections, I'm going to add all the product on and then go on to the next section. So everything I'm going to use, I'm going to add all at once. And then let it kind of marinate together before I pull it, go and style it. But the curls are already popping in my hair with just the curl cream and the leave-in. Kyra, thank you. I've grown. Yeah, hair care is so important. It is so important. And even from the inside out, like you can't think that you can just do stuff to your hair on the outside, but then not take care of yourself from the inside, eating well and things like that. So that was the curl cream. Now we're going in with the Embrace Up Base Heavy Hold Gel. Thank you, Inslee. So I'm going in, that's one pump, and I should have dried my hands. Should have learned from the last time. It works better. It spreads better when your hands are dry. So see how this it's thick, so if it were to fall on the floor, I could pick it up. So I'm using the plastic bag while I'm in the shower because it's holding in the water in those sections while I'm waiting to, so I got shed hair, while I'm waiting to get to that section so the hair won't dry out so quick, and then I can just, when I add water to it, I don't have to, add a lot of water. So this product, I really love it too because it's like a heat-seeking missile for water. And you see how it's just clumping my hair up together even more, but it goes after that water. And I love that. And I use all botanical-based products. So Naruto, I hope that answered your question. So I'm just working it in. And I'm going to add one more pump. I'm going to take that out of there. One more pump. And gray hair, sometimes it can be wiry. Sometimes it can, people say it's hard to deal with. It's not hard to deal with. I think if you learn to, work with your gray strands, and then washing your hair is important, and washing it with clean botanical products is important as well, in my opinion. So, see how those curls are just clumping? And I'm going to take a little water in my hand and put that in here as well. And I'm trying to remember to get this section up here because again, I normally, I'll get fuzzy up in here. And that's because I didn't work the product in or apply product up there. But you see the curls are curling. So now, I'm going to put a little bit of mousse, sandwich these gels together. So 2 pumps of that mousse. I'm going to put that in this section. And I know this seems like a lot of product, but I've learned what works best for my hair. And once this dries, it'll give me the fluffiness I want, and it'll give me that desired look I'm looking for. Just want to add that. Let me see. Okay, part of your hair. Just wanted to add that. Let me see. On the back parts of your hair. And you add it on the points. Okay. Is it, you said right here, am I missing this? Because I'm not over there yet. Is that what you're saying? I'm not quite understanding. Okay, so there is that. Now we're going to go in with some of the I Create Hold. And a little goes a long way. Hey, Ava. But I'm doing 2 pumps. Okay. So I think I got it in. And oh, and let me show you when it looks like it's nothing, but this is a powerhouse. So I'm going to go in from the top over here because I'm just working on this section. And yes, get that underside, all the sides, and then just let me put that back up in there because that's not time yet. All right, and just work it down in a ponytail motion and put some water on it because water with I Create Hold is your best friend. Otherwise, you'll have like really rigid hair with a strong cast, and I don't want a strong cast. I want my curls to be held, but I want them to be able to move freely too. So I want what I want, but I know how to get it now. So I'm just trying to work all that product in. And this is where we're stopping. Tanya, thank you so much. You're awesome. Yes, please don't forget to like the live. So that section is done, and it has all the product I plan to put on it. And I'm going to go ahead and clip it away so it can kind of marinate. And I'm going to put it under the shower cap, and I'm going to take these 2 sections and join them together. So see how I had, like I got some borrowed from over there, but I'm going to join these together and get the product over here. So by having the shower cap on, it allows more moisture to stay in my hair so that all I have to do is like wet it a little to soak it back up. When I used to just let it sit out, it took longer to re-wet the hair. So that's why I keep it in the shower cap while I'm working on other sections. So there's that. Thank you, Ava. Appreciate it. Okay, so now remember we go in with the leave-in. This is the Pineapple Potion leave-in. It's a nice little section of hair. So this is how much I'm putting in. And I'm going to work that in like in a ponytail motion. And thank you for joining the live, liking the live, just stopping by for a moment. I appreciate you. Helps my channel. And I'm just working it in, working the product into this section. And this pineapple potion smells so good. It smells like, if you've ever gone to Hawaii, what is it, the Dole, that pineapple cream, how that smells when you go in their stores. Oh my gosh, it smells like that. It smells like a fresh pineapple. So there, I'm just working that cream in. And I think I'm going to put one more pump in this section. Don't forget to like the live. I appreciate you. So we're just working it in. Try to make sure I get to that top part. I'm going to use a clip to hold that bag in place so I can get that hair at the top right there. So now we're going to go in with the curl cream. It's really thick. Dole Whip, yes! That's what it smells like. Dole Whip in my shower. So had Christmas and now I got Dole Whip going on in my shower. So we are going with the Pumpkin Power Curl Cream. This doesn't smell like pumpkin to me, but that's what it's called. So we're just going in a ponytail motion. Making sure we get the hair. You see how like back here, it's still dark underneath the bottom of my hair. And then it starts to gray from here all the way up. And then I have like a stripe down the center of my head. And one half is white and one half is salt and pepper. So when I put my hair up in a bun and I go out, people see, you know, like the back, and they'll see like it's the disconnect, like what's going on? And they always ask me, how did what should they tell their stylist if they wanted to get their hair dyed this way? And I was like, why are you, no, this is how my hair is. And they're like, I said, why do you ask? I said, because of the back of my hair. They were like, yes. I said, oh no, that's just how it grows naturally, you know. So that is the curl cream. So I'm going to split this in half and work some more curl cream in that section. Thank you for joining the live. Thank you for liking the live. Don't forget to comment. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like the live. Engagement is what it's about. So we are going through and putting that curl cream in here, and I'm going to add a little water to my hair, put it on my hair to work that into my hair. It's not rinsing out the product, it is just helping to distribute the product through my strands. So this section up here is more white, and I really got to make sure I'm working the product through my hair. So we're going to do that, and then I'm just going to rub first, see if I need to add any product here. Just a little. That's a little. I didn't see your question. Please ask it again. I'm not ignoring you. I was turned around for a little bit, so if you had a question, just put it in there, and if I see it while I'm turned around. Oh, hi. Is it Nadine? So, hello. So we got that section in there. Oh, okay, you're Egyptian. Okay. Are you in Egypt? Okay, so we have curl cream in the section, and now we're gonna this time remember to dry my hands. Dry my hands, and now let's see. I'm going to go in with one pump, then turn around for a sec so I can look in the camera and see if I'm putting that on that section correctly. So we do that in a ponytail motion to get it in there, and you see how it just clumps those curls together beautifully. I'm going to add a little water to that section. And now I'm going to go ahead and put a clamp right there. Bring that hair out. Rinse my hair off. And put some more curl cream. I mean, not curl cream, I'm sorry. I'm putting some heavy hold on my hair. So put it on like in a ponytail motion. I'm just trying to get the product worked in and get the base from the base down. Working the product into my strands. I don't want anything sitting on my hair. I want it to be worked in. And again, this gel likes to have water applied. So I'm just trying to make sure I'm working it into the section. And now I added one pump to the top, one pump to the bottom, and I'm going to go ahead now and put a pump on the whole section. Thank you for joining the live. Welcome to the live. I appreciate you stopping by. Going in with another pump, and I'm going to put it over that whole section. This gel seems to work better when your hands are dry, spreading it throughout the hair. So again, we're working that in to this whole section. Laura White, welcome. I've been doing wash and goes for about a year, and my hair seems to be very dry. It's starting to break. Can you give me any ideas? Can you tell me, Laura, what have you been using? How often are you washing your hair? Is your hair gray? When you have your section, when you're washing your hair, I need to know what you're using. Are you using botanical products? Are you using stuff with silicones in them? Let me know. Please, Laura. And then I can kind of help direct you and give you some suggestions. So there is this section. And now, what do I want to, oh, okay, I got to remember. Okay, so now we're putting in some mousse. I put 2 pumps on the other side, but I'm going to put 3 over here. I've been doing wash and go, Laura, for 3 years, and my hair is just getting better. Yes, Israel. But I feel for people in general. All right, there is that section. And I had a snag hair. So I'm just running my fingers back through to see if I feel that again, but there is, I have put everything except now I Create Whole. So I'm going with 2 pumps of I Create Whole on there. Looks like it's nothing, but it's there. And I'm working it through this section. Making sure I touch on that top. And working it through. Down to those ends. And it's clumping the hair even more, and it foams in my hair, so that's what that is. And I'm gonna put some water on this section. And this section is done. Thanks, Felicia. Yeah, that's why I was like, she got to give us more information, and then we can help. If you're still there, Laura, please provide us more detail. We can help. So, trying to do more rubbing than raking. Raking my hair does not like, but it's okay with smoothing. But raking, not so much. Don't forget to like the live. So this is from the I Create Whole. It foams in my hair, and that's okay. So I'm just going to take and twist this up together. And now my back is done. And I'm going to take that out, cover that up so it stays nice and moisturized. And then you see how leaving the bag on now, the water is now just starting to run from my hair. That's what it would do if I left it out of the bag, of the shower cap, and it would dry out faster. And I want to keep the moisture in. That's the name of the game. And that's why I wash my hair before it gets too dry. So I'm just saturating the hair. Whoop. Okay. You don't want to stay turned around. So it's I'm going to turn that off now. And we're going in, same cocktail all the way around. Pineapple push and leave in is what we're doing here. I have to do my taxes today. So that's my next thing on my list. Or this weekend, rather, I'm going to say this weekend. So there is the leave-in. I'm going to dry my hands and go in with the curl cream. And I got some water in it. So turn it upside down. Not good. AAFF, hello. So I'm going to put some curl cream in that section. I got water in there. I'm not happy about that. But it is what it is. Okay, so I want to make sure I get that top section up there. Cindy Mod, hello. Is this for low porosity hair or high? You know what? I have low porosity hair. This is for my hair. I'm gonna say that. You can glean from it what you will, but for my low porosity hair, that's one reason why I keep the bag on, to keep the water into my hair. Because I worked to get it in there with the shampoo. You know, shampoo is opening up the cuticle to be able to receive, because with low porosity hair, the cuticle layers are closed and you need to, you know, open them up. So the shampoo is helping to open them up so that they can receive some nutrients and everything. Thank you, AAFF. I appreciate you. Don't forget to like the live and subscribe if you're not subscribed to the channel. I'd appreciate that. So we just worked in the curl cream, and I'm new to curl cream as of, I want to say, late last year. I'm really late to the game, but with my gray hair, it loves this curl cream. It loves the leave-in. It loves the curl cream. You know, I wasn't doing those things, but doing them has really helped my hair to flourish even more. So curl cream. Okay, so now we're going in with some heavy hold. And I didn't dry my hands. So see how this slides around when your hands are wet. But I'm trying to keep it in my hand and don't get it on the floor. Although it's thick enough to pick it up. Low porosity, this will work for me for just learning. Okay, awesome, yeah. Yeah, so I have low porosity hair, so you gotta spend time, like, I don't know when you came on the live, but if you go back and rewatch the live, you'll see that I spend time before I even shampoo my hair, and I had to learn this, and I learned from Curl Mix because they gave us free master classes, but I learned that I needed to rinse my hair just under the running water so that it could, you know, the hair, the cuticle could open up to start to receive anything, but to rinse it and get off all of the product that I had sitting on there. And it takes some time to get your hair moisturized. So having a good clean washing regimen. Again, for me, I wash my hair twice a week. You don't have to do that. Every 7 days is a good regimen to have. So, hello to the 2 people that just joined. I don't want to butcher your names. So, hello. Thank you for sending hearts, and please like the live. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed to the channel. I would appreciate it. So, okay, so we just put on the heavy hold, and I'm going to put in a little bit more of the heavy hold. I've learned my hair, so I know what it is that I like, what I want my hair to look like, and things like that. And I can tell from its wet state if I'm on the right track or not, if I want to get close to what I'm looking for, what products, what combinations to put together. But that came from learning my hair. You got to take the time to learn your hair. Products, you know, you can look at products and just be buying products, but the problem is you haven't taken the time to learn what works best with your hair. And you got to take time to learn that. And that's one thing that I had to do. And so I know what works well for my hair. I know when I need to add more product in the state like this to get what I'm looking for. So, yeah. So there, I'm liking how the hair is looking. And I'm going to go in with the, thank you for sending the hearts. I'm going in with the pineapple potion mousse. And it clumps the hair, and it smells so good. Oh my goodness. It always throws me off a little bit because it smells so good. I love pineapple. And yes, Tanya, Dole Whip is what it smells like. You're right. That's what it is, Dole Whip. Okay, so clumped even more. And now we're going to top this with the I Create Hold. Again, it looks like nothing on your hand once you get it in there, but it's in there. And I'm going to add a little water to this too, but I'm going to just make sure I'm splitting it off and massaging that into my crown. Turn this water back on. And just want to get a little bit on my hands to put in my hair. Don't know what quite you mean. You say Department Health. I don't know what that means. But I'm liking how my hair is looking. So we're adding water to this section. And for my gray hair, it takes all of this. So you say, why is she doing all that? Because it takes all of this. But I get a beautiful set. I get the set I'm looking for. My hair looks the way I want it to look. by layering these products this way. So this section is done. And now we can go to the next section. I'll put this underneath the plastic shower cap and bring this section out. Rinsing that product off. And I'm going to go ahead and rinse these sections together. See how puffy that hair got compared to this hair once it has water on it. And this one up here is puffy because the water is run down. So I'm just opening up the twist. And I'm with the bald hair, so I don't want to pull my hair out. And we just re-retting the hair. Because I did rinse out all the product, but just re-retting the hair so it's ready to receive the leave-in. So, but you see, with just water, because I've been on a nice healthy regimen for my hair, the curls are already starting to show up. Now the curls in the front of my hair are looser than the curls in the back and the sides of my hair. Hence, that's why I have the cut the way I do, to enhance the fact that, you know, my hair hangs longer in the front. So here is the pineapple potion leave-in. I'm doing 4 pumps onto this section, and I'm going in like a ponytail motion, working it from the bottom up to the top of my hair. Working it in and split it up. Kind of make sure I open it up. And work that in. Thank you for joining the live. Thank you for liking the live. Thank you for sending hearts. I appreciate you for all the love you're showing in the live. All right, so I think that's good. We're going to go in with some curl cream now for this section. That's what we're going to use. So I try to make sure I'm getting from the root to the tip of my hair. I work the curl cream in, otherwise it'll sit on your hair for those who have that low porosity hair. I work it through. So that was the shed hair all curled up on my face. So I did a set before a couple of times with just the curl cream and some mousse on top. Gives me a really fluffy set, but I loved it. You know, like taking a break from gel. So Sylvie Ponce, what do you mean? So I'm just working the curl cream into my hair. Oh, hi, Angelina. I have a friend named Angelina. Angelina Sophia is her name. She's a sweetie. All right, so we got that in. Now we're going in with the Embrace the Base Heavy Hold. You start with one pump. Are you having a good day today? We are taking that in. Make sure we don't leave any hair out. And work this into my hair. So wetting it, for me with these products, they're water-based. It helps to distribute the product throughout my hair so I don't have to use more. And yes, water, you know, like once I've done the conditioner and things like that, it is, we're trying to impart these products into the hair strand. And so water helps, especially with this gray hair. It helps, but it helps to smooth this product in all of them because they're water-based products, so they love water. Yeah, so it helps them to soak in. And then, you know, you see the motion of me like doing a ponytail motion. I am helping to get those products into my hair as well. Again, I had to learn not to be afraid to apply more. I wasn't applying as much as I should have, and I wasn't getting the results that I was looking for, and I just had to play, you know, and each wash and go, I could try something different and say, okay, this works for me, well, this doesn't work for me. I like this, I don't like that. So you gotta be not afraid to play with your hair, but you gotta learn about your hair first. Lever mount, it's okay. Tanya, thank you so much. I'm glad that you found this helpful. I love to share, and because, you know, somebody tried to teach me, and I think when you learn something, it's good to pass it on. You know, you never know. I never know if there's somebody with gray hair like mine that wants to know what to do with their hair. But you look at the curls. And I didn't have that at first. I was applying all kinds of products and I wasn't getting this result. But my hair had built up and I didn't know that. And Curl Mix taught us that in one of their free master classes. They taught us about that. And so it was very helpful to learn. So, okay, I need to put one more. Sometimes I lose track. And I know I was doing the heavy hold. I know I wanted to do two pumps. So we're gonna go in with another. This is my area up here is like, it's your front side, you're doing more with it, you're touching this hair, so I always have to put a little bit more product up here than I do. So, and I learned from the last live that I did on Wednesday, I'm gonna add a little coating on top of this, the Curl Embrace Holding Gel, because that really helps the set. I didn't do it on any of this, but I'm going to do it right here on the front. So now that I have that heavy hold up there the way that I think I want it, I'm going to go in with the Pineapple Potion Mousse. And when you use mousse, it's always good to sandwich mousse in between a gel, unless you're wanting a really, really fluffy set, because the mousse is going to lighten up the set. And that's one of the reasons why I use it. Thank you, Angie. I appreciate that. Angelina. worked hard to get my crown to where it is today. And I've loved my hair the whole time, you know. But I really love where it is now. And I started out with a TWA, which is a teeny weeny afro. That's what I started out with, and my hair has grown into a lovely shape. Okay, so that is the we've added that, the mousse, and now we're going in with the I Create Hole on top. So we're going in with 2 pumps. I'm going to go from the base and work my way up. I'm going to open up that hair and work it in. So after I get all the products in, it's easy. I just kind of go back and separate the hair. I could shake my hair, but that just gives little tiny curls, and I want the curls to be a little bigger. So I go in with my hand to do that. So we're going to come in with some water. Because I Create Holes, it works better with water. All of them do, but you know, that really is a very concentrated gel. And so that foaminess you see is from the I Create Hole. And I'm being careful because I told you in the front of my hair. Thank you. Don't forget to like the live. In the front of my hair, it tangles because the hair strands are a little finer up here. And they are, so I'm being careful to go through my hair very gingerly. And last time I waited until I had set the hair, and I put the, let me put this back on my hair, I put the curl and brace holding gel. But this time we're going to end this section right here with some curl and brace holding gel. So let me rinse my hands off. My name is Rosa, and my hair, my crown, his name is Raya. So, I'm Rosa, Raya, Angelina. All right, so now I'm going to dry my hands, and I'm going to put the last gel right here. This is the only place I'm putting this gel. I did not put it anywhere else, but it's going to be here in the front, because that part of my hair puffs up, and I want it to last for the 5 days, and I think I'll end up doing 2 workouts. I walk every day, but I'll do 2 strength training workouts before my next wash on Wednesday. I think that's how it works. So I'm gonna just kind of smooth that over this section. Because it needs some extra TLC. You said your hair name is Dry. You need to give your hair a name. You need to give your hair a name that that calls forth goodness. How about that? But the reason why my hair name is Raya is because in Spanish, Raya means stripe. And again, I told you, if I were to part my hair right here, the hair on this side is white, the hair on this side is salt and pepper. So that's why her name is Raya, because it means stripe in Spanish. All right, so we are going to take this and let it marinate, and now I'm going back to the back. In essence, we are done, and I'm just going to set the hair. Go back and pull it down and separate it. Oh, you're 8, Amy. What are you doing on here? What are you doing on here, Amy? Are you having a good day? I have a granddaughter who's 8. I have a granddaughter who's 18, 17. Those are granddaughters. 13. A grandson who's, no, 14. A grandson who's 13. A granddaughter who's 9. Okay, got you. You're from Argentina. Okay, no worries. No worries. No worries. Okay, so now I'm going to go in. I'm going to turn the water off and wipe this mirror. Actually, let me turn the water back on and just get me some more warm water. Yeah, because it got a little cold in there. So I can see and make it hot actually, so that I can go ahead and separate. Oh, well, that's not a good thing to steal your mom's phone. You think she wants you to take her phone away? That's not good. Okay, so I'm going to go in. I'm going to take these two down so I can kind of get it all in one big ponytail, working it through. So the curls are curling the way I want them to, but I'm just kind of working through my fingers first through the hair. And then I'm going to take and separate that hair. I'm going to gaze to see if that's doing what I want it to do. And then I'm just going to drop the hair. All right, do the same thing over here, smoothing it through. And then I'm separating and just dropping the hair. And any extra I'm putting on there. I'm just parting with my finger. Oh, I'm sorry. I put this here so I can tell where I just left, and then going through using my finger to part the hair. And let me get another clamp. 1 second. Oh, that's not good. To a size healthier. I see you. Thanks for jumping on. Thank you for reminding us to like, subscribe, and share. Amy, I'm sorry, you said Delaney. I hope that you can get the help that you need, if that's true about your mom. You need to go to an adult that's near you that can help. So I'm just separating the strands They know where they want to naturally clump, but I'm just trying to clump them how I want. And then I use the clip to separate that hair so I know I keep it organized. And we're gonna start right here. And I'm just smoothing it down. And Delaney, you probably shouldn't be on YouTube telling your business if that's the case. Because we are strangers. All right. Last section over here. Don't forget to like the live, comment, share the live, subscribe to my channel. I appreciate it. Okay, and so we add the product back to, or I do. Some people don't, but I add the product that I'm getting all my hands back to my hair. And then the back is almost done. So I just, see, keep separating with my finger. And until I get to the top. So I'm smoothing down the length of my hair. Smoothing down the length of my hair and those clumps together. And I'm doing it from the top. So I have the separation from the top all the way down. And then I'll have nice movement because the hair won't be one big clump. When I first started to do my hair, I didn't do that. And it was always a big clump at the base up here of my hair. So I'm working it through. Had an arm workout this week. These hands in the air, I'm feeling it. Making sure I get product on these sections. And dropping them. And this is the last section for the back. Now we'll remove these because now, that's done. Another one bites the dust. All right, so the back is done. And now I work to this side. Yes, don't forget to like the live. You're watching. You've been hanging out with me. You can at least like the live. Doesn't cost you nothing. All right, so I always work on this side next. And I do the same thing I did in the back. I separate, smooth, drop. Don't forget to like the live. Appreciate you for stopping by. Okay, so there is that section. Go in with my finger to separate the hair, smooth it down, separate. My afternoon is going well. Thank you, Jake, for asking. I'm proud of myself. I got all of my chores that I wanted to get done, for the most part, done. I got in my exercise. I got in 2 great healthy meals, and I am doing my hair. So I feel like I am doing great. How about you? So there. Whoop. I felt. Yep. Oh. I don't think so. As long as my husband can come. All right, so let's see. I am smoothing this. There's that section. All right. I'll lay down those edges. No, I wouldn't be in a salon. I go to the salon, but I go to the salon 4 times a year. I like doing my hair. When I go to the salon, it is just for them to maintain my shape of my hair. So with my natural hair, I can do it myself, and I prefer that. So there is that section right there. And now we have our last section, and we will be done. So I'm going to split this off so I can get the top section sitting here. Yeah, I only need to go 4 times a year because I need to get a trim for those times when I go. That's what they're doing, just trimming my hair. It has worked out for me because I do my hair every 4 to 5 days. It's one of my forms of self-care. And I love it. All right, we are getting there. All right, so I'm going to put that right there and work on this last section. Yes, the mousse is moussing. Debbie Wood, I used a lot of things. Let me rinse my hand off, but I'll tell you, for the wash, I use Curl Mix shampoo and conditioner. I use the Curl Mix deep conditioner. So this was the shampoo from Curl Mix. I mixed it with the Curl Mix Honey Hydration shampoo. Then my deep conditioner, my conditioner was this vanilla berry conditioner, and I mixed it with the Curl Mix Brown Sugar Baby deep conditioner. Then I added, for my leave-in, the Pineapple Potion leave-in, and then I put in some of the Curl Mix Pumpkin Power. Lever mount, the oils are in the product, so I don't have to add additional oils. And then I used the Ember Naturals Heavy Hold. I went in with some of the Pineapple Potion mousse. Then I topped it with the Inner Sense I Create Hold. And then just this section right here only, I topped it with the Ember Naturals Embrace the Base. Curl Embrace Holding Gel. So that's what I did. And again, the oils are in the products, so I don't have to add them. But they do have like serums that you can add if you want later. You definitely can do that. So thank you for liking the live. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate each and every one of you. Appreciate every one of you. Okay, you said, oh, okay. How long does the hydration last with those products? So I could go probably more than 7 days, but again, for the health of my hair and what I've seen that I need to do for my hair, I'm washing my hair every 4 to 5 days. So today, when I washed my hair, it didn't look like it needed it, but for the health of my hair, that's what I do. But you definitely could easily, get through with 7 days plus. Okay, so I am just now, so I'm just working through this hair. And I got a couple tangles. It's taking longer than I normally take. So I'm talking more than I normally would be talking. But anyway, there. So I just run this hair backwards. Yeah, twice a week is it's the sweet spot for me. If people have the time, that's the way to go. If you don't, every 7 days should be the routine. Sometimes you are not able to do it. So even if I wasn't able to do my hair today and I had to do it tomorrow, I could have still rocked my style because it still looked good. But to me, it's not all about looking good. It's about the health, of my hair. So this is, like I said, this is my more finer hair here. So I'm very careful with it. And I slow down when I get to this section because I can end up ripping out my hair easily because it's a little fine mixed in with some coarse hair. So it's getting tangled, and I'm taking my time to work through those tangles. Never mind, hopefully that answered your question. Okay, so I'm just smoothing the hair. You see the hair on top is really long. So it's grown a lot. My hair has grown a whole lot just by being on a good hair regimen. And these products contribute to it, especially the curl mix. Ugh. So I'm just kind of working through, because I told you this is my more delicate section. So I'm not trying to pull my hair out, anything like that. Just so see how it's white over here and the salt and pepper over there. Alright, so we're gonna separate from the base up and smoothing and then dropping. Oh, awesome. That's good. So I'm smoothing and I'm dropping. And I learned after, after, practicing with my hair, like what styling pieces work better for me. So, like when I got to the top of my hair, you saw me start to, now I'm letting the hair go back to the back. But when I finish, I will shake my hair. And that hair will start coming back to the front. So just separating and smoothing. Don't forget to like the live. Please and thank you. You're on here watching. Doesn't cost you nothing to like the live. Oh, Pretty Face Games. This is not shampoo. This is my styling products and one of the styling products foams. And when I add water to it. So I am done. Shampoo. We've been shampooed, we've conditioned, we're styling, we're almost done. So that is that. And I would not be working through my hair with shampoo like that. So now I'm going to leave these clips in here for a second while I go ahead and maybe rinse this off real quick. Rinse off my hands. I'm going to shake my head. Is what I'm going to do. But not too vigorously. So I'm going to lean forward. Kind of do like a little church shake. And then I'm going to go back. Shake a little bit there. Make sure I didn't leave. Yep, I left some clips in there. Always forget. Like, there you go. Like, that's why it's not moving. Okay, so we want to shake. And shake to that side. And that gives me a little swoop in the front. No, I cannot. All right, so we are done. This is the set. I'm just going to look through, make sure we are good. So there we are. So there's the front, the side, and let me see, I think the back. Looks like I missed anything, let me know. And the other side. So we are finished this set. It is done. Hi, pretty face games, I'll say that much. And there we are. Hair is done. Thank you for joining me and keeping me company during my spa time. This is what I consider this. This is my spa time. And so thank you. Thank you. All right, so I'm gonna go get under the dryer now and dry her. I always come back and show you what she looks like once she's dry. That'll be later today. But we are done. Thank you for keeping me company. I hope you learned something. Oh, I jumped off for a minute. Thank you. I appreciate it. So this is what we have. And thank you for joining. And Alicia, thank you, thank you, thank you. Don't forget to like the live, comment, and subscribe. I'd appreciate it. And thank you truly for joining me doing this live. So again, let me just tell you one more time what I used. I used the Curl Mix shampoo and shampoo. I mixed these two together. This is a moisture poo. This is a regular poo. Thank you, Alyssa, for subscribing. Then I went in and I mixed these two. I first put this down. This is their Vanilla Berry conditioner. I put that on first, and then I paired it with the Brown Sugar Baby conditioner, deep conditioner, and this conditioner is like uber thick. It would never fall out. So a little goes a long way. I've done my hair at least 4 or 5 times with this. So a little goes a long way. That was my shampoo and conditioner. And then I went in. Thank you, Pretty Face Games, for liking and following. This is the leave-in. I use the leave-in all over on my hair. And it's the Pineapple Potion leave-in out of that fresh store. They make this in small batches. Then there's another company called Ember Naturals. And so she's out of New York, White Plains, New York. And I used the Heavy Hold Base next on my hair. Then I came back with the Curl Mix Pineapple Potion Mousse. Smells like Dole Whip. So I did put that on. Then I came in with some I Create Whole from Innersense on top after that. And then only in this section here, I use the Curl Embrace Holding Gel only in that section. And so that's what we did. You saw me set it. And, oh, I'm sorry, I missed one more thing. After I used the leave-in, I came in with the Pumpkin Power Curl Cream. So I did that. And that is the end of this. I'm going to go jump under this dryer. Are you supposed to rinse after you dry? No. So we are going to get under the dryer and we're going to be done. And I will come back and let you see the finished set. So thank you so much for joining. Ava, hi. Thank you for joining. Don't forget to like the live. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.